China is suffering from a problem. It's called premature aging. It's a problem that skincare products cannot fix. Desperate policies cannot fix. Crying over China's emotionally starved history cannot fix this either. The hard truth is that China's population is declining. We told you this was coming. We told you last week that some grim numbers will be published soon. And they are out. China's National Bureau of Statistics has said that the country ended 2022 with 1.411 billion people. This is as opposed to 1.412 a year earlier. That's 2021. It's a classic case of population decline, of deaths outnumbering the births, paving the way for the old to outnumber the youth and pensioners to outnumber the workers. This, my friends, is demographic decline. And for China, it means disaster. It's a disaster that has struck for the first time since 1961. You see, a lot has changed for China in these last 6 decades. Its economy has opened up. China has monetized its demography, harnessed its demographic dividend, even made itself the world's factory and a consumer-led economy. But that factory will be forced to shut shop if the workers don't show up. Also, the economy will collapse when the number of consumers shrink. And who knows this better than China? A quarter of its population will be 60 years old by 2030. We are talking about a little over 10 years from now. And it's a writing on the wall for the Chinese Communist Party. It reads, China will get older before it gets where it wants to. I'm talking about China's 2 centenary goals, or Liang Ge Yebai Nian. China wanted to be the world leader by 2049, become a great modern socialist country. This pledge was taken by the Communist Party in 2012. Well, guess what? A decade on, China realizes it may perish before it arrives, and this is China's punishment. The Communist Party is paying the price for its soulless and heartless One China policy. It was implemented in the year 1979, and it normalized forced sterilizations, abortions. The policy was implemented with rigorous punitive actions. The people of China were denied a sibling, an uncle, an aunt. It was a cruel and unprecedented experiment. Never had any empire imposed such a policy with such strong punitive measures. So why did China? Well, because the welfare state knew that it was fooling the people. Mao Zedong knew that while he was promising the social, economic and mental well-being of the masses, his country did not even have the means to feed the masses. He knew the socialist state would fall flat on its face, courtesy the strain on food and other resources, and so the one-child policy. Now, some analysts believe that the policy prevented 400 million births. Also, China lost out on demographic growth, and now the ghost of China's past has come to haunt the Chinese Communist Party and burn the dragon's dream, the dream economic project. Today, the Chinese dictator Xi Jinping and his men are staring at a shrinking population. What does this demographic decline really mean for China? It means an economic scare. Parts of China are already witnessing pension deficits. In 13 of China's 31 provincial level jurisdictions, people aged 60 and above account for more than a fifth of the population. I'm looking at provinces like Liaoning, Shandong. And as the years pass by, more provinces will have fewer workers contributing to the country's public pension system. The payout will outweigh the contribution. The Chinese Academy of Sciences believes that the country's urban state pension fund will run out of money by the year 2035. Top this with the scarcity of the healthcare workers, nurses, and the downturn in the economy, The Chinese economy is already suffering because of a more recent disastrous policy, zero COVID. The country has recorded its slowest growth in decades, expanding just 3% in 2022 as opposed to 8.1% in 2021. The economy will not rebound if there are not enough people to drive this growth. The crutches of an aging population will stop the dragon from expanding its wings. And that is the harsh reality. Xi Jinping will have to deal with this. His men are running helter-skelter, incentivizing childbirth, promising thousands of dollars to couples who have children. Provinces are telling their residents that the more babies they have, the more money they will get. Also, more tax breaks and childcare benefits. But you know what? It's too little too late. China's checkbooks may have bought loyalty for Beijing, but babies are a tall ask. For starters, China is among the most expensive countries to be raising a child, and childcare benefits may not sweeten the deal. Also, after you have forced the population to believe that one child per couple is the ideal family, you cannot wake up one day and turn your population into a breeding farm. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.